Hello, in this video I'll show you how to solo Dragon's Lair stage 25 with Bad-el-Kazar. To solo this dungeon, gear requirements are quite big. I haven't yet fine-tuned it and trying to find artifact sets. Currently I have 2 sets. Maybe someone has better ideas, but for me it looks like you need some kind of heal per turn. I've seen others using stalwart gear, which reduce AoE damage. The issue is not a dragon, but the trash waves. I have quite good gear, but it's not perfect. So still need to apply glyphs, as every HP and defense applied will reduce the fail rate. I mainly focus on speed, resistance, accuracy, HP and defense. Crit rate and crit damage seems to be relevant, because the dot damage, so the poisons and War Master Brutes will do all the job. As you can see, I have room for improvement. For gloves and chest, I have chosen the HP and defense. And of course, speed boots. For the ring, you want to have as many as possible HP and defense percent rolls. So trying to avoid flat stat rolls. HP or defense amulet with some accuracy and resistance substats. So some improvements required for me here as well. An accuracy or resistance banner, preferably with speed, health and defense substats. Let's see total stats. I ended up with 81k HP, which is a lot. Almost 3.5k defense. It's important to have not less than 260 speed, and I'll show this later during the dragon run. Basically, with the speed, Bad-el-Kazar is able to hit dragon 3 times against his 1 turn. But the good thing is the requirement is same as for stage 20. So neither crit rate nor crit damage is important. Resistance. Not sure how much exactly you need. I believe it's 240 plus. You don't want to get some nasty debuffs like freeze and skill lock from outbound, turn meter reduce from outbound and shatter bones, and I've seen there is buff stealer too. Kinda need to be sure this stuff doesn't happen as much as possible. Accuracy probably around 240 plus. I've read the requirements are basically same as for stage 20. So I have much more than this. Now Masteries. While offense tree seems to be quite obvious, for support tree I went slightly different route. For offense tree, the key masteries are Whirlwind of Death. This increased the speed by 6 for each enemy killed up to 18. Extra 18 speed is a lot. And War Master for damage. Anything else is quite basic. For support tree, first of all, I went with Steadfast to be able to choose Lay on Hands. Not because his A1 would heal more, but because it affects continuous heal as well. And yes, I have tested it, it works. I'd like to have charge focus for extra 20 accuracy, but unfortunately I can't get it in this configuration. The reason why I went with Lay on Hands Mastery instead of charge focus is because it's hard to survive against second trash wave, and any extra survival is helping. I went with Arcane Celerity. 10% TM boost when clearing wave is nice to have, and this works better when actually not taking Master Hexer. %5 RNG to decrease A2 cooldown, why not? This is another key mastery. 3 dead champions, and Beck gets 24 additional speed. So definitely taking that. Instead of Master Hexer, I have chosen the Lasting Gifts. Again, the reason is this helps me to survive trash waves, although this one is very RNG dependent and might not help at all. Still, any additional help is welcomed. Dragon Slayer still provides one of the most important gear, speed set, and accuracy is good to counter resistance teams. Previously, Beck was soloing Dragon 20, not in 1 minute of course, it was 2.5. The time is basically same as stage 25. When stage 20 was highest stage, it was obvious choice. Now with stage 25, it's quite tricky. The recent posts on Reddit show that the most effective way per energy is stage 24. I hope Larian fixes this and increase loot at least slightly, or get rid of 5-star rare gear. Unfortunately, Bad-el-Kazar can't solo stage 24, not because of affinity disadvantage, but mainly because trash waves have debuff removal and block debuffs. So this is out of the question. I need to stick with lower stages or just do stage 25. Another bad thing, stage 21 to 25 give same experience as stage 20, so it's now less effective to level up food with new stages. New stages cost more energy now. But for me, most important are artifacts, and leveling up food is nice bonus. Now about the risks. Stage 25 run still fails, but this doesn't happen often. With every new gear, glyphs, and Great Hall upgrade, it should be more reliable. Now I'm going to show you the actual run. Low level speed does quite fast, but that's more speed for Bad-el-Kazar. For him, first wave is not that big threat. Lasting gifts proc. 2 lasting gifts. Second wave is quite dangerous and where it might fail, especially if Shatterbones applies attack buff for his team. This really may mess it up. A bad RNG like stealing the buffs or applying debuffs, at least too many, might mess it up too, but luckily this happens less and less with gear upgrade. attack buff. Now they will hit quite hard. Luckily, Beck could survive this. The reason for 260 speed together with speed masteries is to be able to hit Dragon 3 times against his 1 turn. So 1, 2, 3. And then his turn. I wonder though how much speed I'd need to do 4 turns. Otherwise it doesn't make sense to get much more than 260 speed. Only against Trash Waves, because Dragon resets turn meter anyway. Unfortunately 5-star, rare. So that's how my Bad-el-Kazar solos Dragon 25. If you solo or duo dungeons, what champions and gear are you using? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and bye.